dangerous one.
This one's at least in my home.
And again, against these people, you can't do too much. You can convince them not to send their children to open for everybody. Romanian, German, Hungarians, Jewish, Bulgarian, Russians, anyone who has the capacity to study will be welcome. But the Hungarian leaders, there are since January last year talking all over the world that the Hungarians are persecuted in Romania, and we want you to do this, and we give you an advice to do that. And that was it, Antic, you are our neighbors, but giving me advices and making interpretations. So, from the political point of view, actually in Romania, it is the main of the 7 big fortified towns in Transylvania, where the German people, the first ones which came to Transylvania, settled. So the town at the time was situated on the valley of Târnava River on our right side, and on the other side of the hill. And the Germans in the 15th century, they became Protestants.
Transylvania we're in right now.
So we have the Catholic and the Protestant Church from the 14th century. We have the defending towers, those that we are seeing now, from the 16th century.
This is the street of the carpenters.
And the Catholic Church that's way up there is what?
I don't know, but that's
15th century.
Ship's carpenters, no levels, no squares, everything's all over the place.
And this is the town Timișoara where Vlad the Impaler and his father were born.
Where?
This town we're in.
Yeah.
Well, we're going to have lunch in
where he was
born.
Well, I don't know the house he was born.
Yes, that's
but this is this particular village is still approximately, it's the same as it was 1,200 years ago. Not 1,200 years ago, but
they set you on those things.
No, they were united only with the Germans. And so they told the Teutonites, and they said, how much the king, because Ludovic d'Anjou, how much do you want? When they were here, the soldiers themselves, they were followed by 3 days from Germany. At the time, you know, they were the slaves. They were they were the peasant. They were remember sailing the land. You had to sail
on this sign first, wait.
He was illegitimate, son of a gun.
That's my cousin. Yeah, you got it on now. You got the.
It's all good going.
Yeah, I can see the red light.
The red light stands for something else.
Torture apparatus or something.
Grind coffee with Turkish coffee. Turkish coffee. Hey, Sid.
Yeah.
I'll go up there and pick up.
Okay.
Get these stairs over here too. Come on over here, get these stairs.
You're not focused in. I wonder why. I hope it's able to focus. I'm not getting focusing here.
Wow. It's like
There's no going back if there's people in back of you. Look at that, the bricks are worn.
We're walking. There's a flight of stairs that's I don't know where I'm going. I'll bang my head. There's some windows, old windows here with the heraldic designs on them. I don't know what they are, but I want to take a picture. We're still in the museum, and it's old rickety stairs and old things. Hold it. Okay, now.
We're in the top of the clock tower in Tigoshira, which is the birthplace of Vlad the Impaler and his father.
And we're looking out the tower towards the different types of abutments that we see. And the town is right below us. There's the town.
The doors are at the top.
Was Vlad the Impaler? Dad,
Yeah.
come here. No, there's a cemetery up on the hill. Can you zoom in on that?
Yeah, I just want to get a close up of some of the.
Just so close.
Cemetery way off there in the distance.
That's it. Oh yeah, there it is.
Even with the zoom, it shows the long distance.
I think there's nothing here.
Here's another view from the clock tower.
No.
I'm not taking it.
You hear it moving?
No, I'm checking out the view.
Oh, okay.
All right, wait a minute, I'm taking my glasses back. Otherwise, I'm dead without them.
No, I appreciate
Plus, I've got my standing case. Isn't that, see? It's right here. Good. It's nice and thick, and so it stays there. So, thank you.
Thank you.
No, that's all right. I actually brought an extra pair just in case. I can't stand not to see.
I can't either.
Okay, we're both at that same stage. All right, now wait, let's see how it looks.
Rain. Rain? How much is rain?
Since 18965?
Yeah.
Here's 1812.
I'll just take you and I'll stop it.
The rainiest year in my life.
Yeah.
That must have been built in 1770.
Oh, let me get that.
not old enough. It's only 220 years old, my God. It's nothing.
No, I don't pick up the 1770. Oh, there I see it.
You ready? Here I come.
Where are you?
I'm coming.
Vlad the Impaler.
Here I am, Vlad the Impaler. That's the museum building we just came out of. Very, very old, rickety stairs, everything. There's the name of the museum right there. Museum of History. Oh, I see.
Stand by a few times and then it'll be all right. It'll go into REC. I'm shooting, it's not clicking.
More than 150.
There it goes.
Now it's too late. See, we all go past the thing.
I can't help it. It wasn't clicking, babes. I was shooting. It didn't go click, click, click.
Most of them, I don't mind. Most of them, because
Wasn't getting much.
and because
Look at this empty.
I was pushing the red button, but I should release it.
You push it once and take your finger off.
Otherwise, he's a very good writer, but as a political man, he's a big native. And he's a kind of bohem, and he behaves in politics like any artist.
Where are we now? What is
It's
it?
impossible.
We're about 60 kilometers from
Started with
Brasov.
Solidarity Party. He's so stupid. And it is a kind of stupidness that when you give him a little bit of power, it is like Churchill's leader who thinks himself smart.
Au apreciat comentarea inițiere unității. Acestea nu au ajuns la niciuna fost formată în privință numele propuneri formulate de Comisia Europeană în vederea adoptării unei față de criza petrolieră de
Breaks in the window, but otherwise, all we're trying to do is get a picture of the way the leaves lie on the ground here. It's sort of a ground cover. It's just beautiful. We left Singapore 2 hours ago. We're at the hotel, and these are the hotel grounds directly in front of us. We're in Transylvania. And this is the Alpine Hotel. Beautiful, beautiful scenery here. This is Brasov we're in now. Good way to remember it is Brasov. And this is our hotel here, right up here.
The Alpine Hotel. It's a spa. And it's really very lovely. Lots of amenities we haven't had so far. We've got real towels, and they're even on a heated rack. But we got to get moving. I'm cold.
There's the Alpine Hotel. And way at the top there you can see the spelling up there. I'll zero in on it. There it is.
Did you put the date on the camera today?
Yeah.
Looks like the team is out practicing early this morning. It's 6:30 a.m.
6:30.
And it's 40. Well, how cold did you say it is? 43 degrees?
I don't know how cold it is.
I think it's colder than that. got pants just like yours. They do the same thing all over the world. Everybody's jogging at 6:30 in the morning. That's a ski hill up there, I think.
We're actually 12 kilometers from Brasov.
This area. This is also a ski resort. You see the steep run over there, and over to your right a little there is a cable car that takes you up to the top, with another ski run to the right, and then there's one further over. Be nice to stay so close to the runs at this very nice hotel, only they should warm up the swimming pool.
This hotel is called the CIUCAS. Sukas.
I think this must be a really great ski resort area.
Yeah. It's got to be. The C's are pronounced SH, so this would have to be.
Lots
Sukas.
of customers
Sukas
here,
Hotel.
yeah.
Sukas Hotel.
You know, this thing is, oh gosh, it's on close up, and that's, can't even get the whole hotel. No. Let me see it jog up the hill. Our hotel, our bus.
I charge mine every night.
Do you? This one's pretty long, but I don't. The other one is about an hour. I don't know what this one is. This is twice the size.
What do you do to charge a battery?
This is the view from our hotel balcony at
Where did you put
the Alpine Hotel. Sun is just peeking up over the mountain. Little prisms of light on the lens. I wonder how that'll look. The balcony off of our room. Just absolutely gorgeous. The trees here are just so majestic. There's so many very large evergreen trees. Throughout Romania, it's just one large green forest.
plants are up there. Save some, you know. Don't be taking things that.
We've just arrived in the vicinity of Bran Castle, which is our destination this morning. Next view is going to be castle in the distance. That's Bran Castle. In the 14th century.
They were hotels which were following the valley of a river, Turku River. That's why the river is called Turku, the Turk. So the population named the river and the valley without more intense the rocks on the river in the areas. The castle was never a residence of a prince or of a king, but it was a custom point between Transylvania and Wallachia. You have to pay all the time, a court of soldiers and the governor of the area here, because there were a few other fortifications to defend the south border of Transylvania. In this castle, Vlad the Impaler, Dracula, in the 15th century, while he was ruling prince in Wallachia, on his way from Bucharest to Brașov and Sighișoara, he used to sleep overnights in this fortification together with his soldiers. And the castle itself sometimes belonged to the kings of Wallachia, sometimes to the kings of Transylvania. Anyhow, they were fighting between themselves, decided they were fighting.
Vlad the Impaler used to sleep overnight here with his soldiers in the 15th century when he would be traveling between Bucharest and Brașov.
This is the grandfather of Dracula who built this castle.
For instance, the grandfather, because he was very old, it was called Mircea the Old.
Okay.
Stefan, it was called Stefan the Great because he was always great in his wars. That one, his name was Vlad, like his father. But because he was impaling his enemy, he was called Vlad the Impaler. Rooms were damaged, and I have to move out all the furnishing and so on. This is a Rococo style furniture which belongs to the Queen Mary. This is a Baroque furniture who belonged to the royal family. It was ordered in Italy in the 18th century, and it is between the most precious exhibits of the museum. The bed itself has here two carvings in wood, which are representing the birth of Jesus and the order of Jerusalem coming with presents in Bethlehem. And it is between the very few pieces in the world where they have biblical scenes carved on a bed or so. But the real value of the exhibit consists in these two columns which are monolith, made of only one piece of wood. And the wood, it is roses wood. It is a special roses bush which grows in India. So the main trunk of the roses is like a tree trunk. You see, very thick. But they grow very, very, very big. So this very special ones and the two varieties. So this is the upper terrace, which is starting to slide.
Okay.
You try different ways to go from the first to the fourth floor, from the first to the third floor. It doesn't go on a regular stair.
This is the crest of Wallachia.
Wallachia. Wallachia. Where?
Right here, this.
That pot, flower pot?
It's a new pot, isn't it?
Oh, you want it close up? Oh, that's Vlad's father?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Would you like to...
Yeah.
Okay. It's the top of Brand Castle, way up at the tip top there. They're working. This is the Wallachia Museum.
Who's that?
Asta ale cui sunt? Ale lui familia lui Mircea cel Bătrân.
You never get it.
Mircea cel Bătrân toate.
Aha. It's Mircea the old
Toate, Mircea cel
emblem.
Bătrân și...
The crosswords and...
Toate și cu Mircea cel Bătrân. Mircea începând și urmași. Dan al întâi, Dan al doilea, urma și toți.
From Mircea's, no, I don't know. Cât costă astea?
Băi, sunt unicate.
Și cât costă?
Fără...
He says it's unique, it's unique. How much it costs?
Fără $50.
$50?
Oh, no.
Sunt comand, adică sunt unice, nu găsești nicăieri.
It's antique. Where does it come from? Where does it come from?
They are handmade by somebody, but there are unique pieces.
Băi, adică nu găsești. Uite, am și Moldova cu țara românească.
The Moldavian.
No, I don't want Moldavian.
Yes, I know.
Which one is the Wallachian?
The top half of
These two. This and
Asta.
Păi da, stai că e același lucru cu ăsta.
Păi da, același, păi sunt mai mult.
Are they for sale?
Yes, there are for sale, but he's asking $50.
Tot Mircea cel Bătrân, dacă interesează așa ceva.
$50 each?
Yes. Mircea, the old portrait.
Remember the coin up in Mexico?
No.
So
No.
When was this pot made?
It is written. So it was a Basara boyar who lost the battle with Hungarians in 3030.
Da.
He's an expert in history.
Da.
Da. No, but asta ce spune dânsul că să găsești informații despre Wallachia. But about Hungary there are many informations.
No, not in the 13th century and not in the 14th century. That type of information.
Nici măcar despre unguri în secolul 13-14 nu au niciun fel de informații în America.
No. So, but I found two books on Wallachia, and one book says it's a Wallachian flag, and it was taken in battle when Wallachia lost the battle, and it's hanging up. It's very colorful. It's made of yellows and oranges and reds.
Da, că este foarte colorat acest stea cu galben, cu oranj și este bineînțeles distrus
this guy, through an accident, he happened to be in one of the museums. They didn't even know it themselves.
Și tipul care a scris cartea întâmplător a ajuns într-un muzeu în care era acest steag și ăia nici măcar nu știau ce fel de steag au numit.
So it could have been
Singurul steag de felul ăla.
So it could have been the battle, you know, of Boyer, a flag of the Boyer, of Malaysian Boyer, you know.
S-ar fi putut să fie
steag de boieresc.
de boieresc, da.
Nu cred, da, pentru că armata erau...
The other boyars. And they took all the emblems and they made an only one emblem and the national Wallachian flag. This Wallachian flag, it lived during the centuries until the union between Wallachia and Moldavia in 1859, and it was the double-headed eagle.
I've got 6 coins at home.
Are 5 monede acasă.
I've got 6. They're about the size of a duck.
Și
Dragonul asta mai târziu, militar.
The dragon became an emblem only in the 15th century because it was a military order.
Deja exista de 200 de ani vulturul. Aproape.
The two-headed eagle. The one-headed eagle, it existed already since the 13th century. So 200 years.
Thomas Adler being the initiator of this church building. Up there, 2 paintings from about 1520, unknown master, Italian and southern German influences can be made out, and those were once parts of an old wing altar. Our altar was carved in Vienna, 1866, by Franz Schöntaler. The altarpiece painted by Friedrich Martersteig. Our outstanding collection, most important collection, is the collection of the 119 Turkish rugs, having an age between 200 and 400 years, and these rugs were donated to the church by the tradesmen of the town. Coming back from their journeys from the Orient, they donated every time such a rug to the church.
Lake Forest, Illinois.
Jessica Keswick, Lake Forest.
I'm living in Old Town Chicago.
Jim Rodriguez, and I live with Joe. Romania, and married for
St. Mueller, Chicago.
Charlie Gilbert,
Chris Gilbert from Dearborn, Michigan.
Sid. It's Noel from Evansville. Go IU.
My name's Jill Padgett, and I'm an alcoholic. Evansville, Indiana. Sue Horwitz, Washington, D.C.
Father, driver autocar for group.
My name is Cyprian.
And you're from Romania?
Where? From Bucharest?
Bucharest.
Yes.
Tell him your name. He wants to know what your name is.
I'm Mama Liga. Malaysia. Countess of France. I killed a pork.
Wait. Okay, now.
My name is Vlad Tipish the Impaler. I own all this land.
For money.
Okay, now.
You are my friend. I kill you for nothing.
What is your name, Rodica?
Chico.
It sounds like an old gypsy joke to me.
Yes. I think it's some Mexican or something. I don't know.
Go ahead.
Oh, fa bene, dai!
So buddy. Sid's buddy. Last time he was in Romania. Here we are at Dracula's castle.
We've stopped in a small town village called Brushev. Just picture stuff. Mountains are incredibly beautiful.
Okay.
Over here more.
Okay. This is such a beautiful place we're in right now. We're in Sinai. It's just beautiful.
Better views inside.
Oh yeah.
I got 2-piece camera now.
That's enough. Let's go.
This is the Sinai, name of the city, I guess, is Sinai. And to the left, we're coming to a castle that the ruling king at the time saw in the Sinai, and he came back home and built a similar castle. Or this one may be a monastery, I'm not sure.
Okay.
Vitrals.
Piese de colecție,
There
1650.
are pieces of collection, art collections from la 1640, 1640.
Are those camel meadows in the next
Art collection from 1640. There's a couple of Rembrandts over here too.
No, acolo Canaletto, Veneția.
Canaletto, Veneția.
O bibliotecă de la Zurich, secolul
A
17.
beautiful library
Over here by the channel.
from Venice, 16th century.
Biroul regelui
On the right side, it is the desk of the king.
și un pupitru unde scria în picioare. Era militar de carieră.
And another taller desk where the king was all the time writing his letters because he was military trained.
Semăna cu Goethe și acela a scris tot așa, toată opera a scris în
He was
picioare.
like Goethe, always
King
his
Carol's
letters,
desk.
always his correspondence, he was writing it standing.
La regele Carol mai intervenea și un element de protocol.
To King Carol, it was also an element of protocol.
Are elemente din lumea Orientului.
Has elements from the Oriental world.
O fântână interioară din marmură de Carrara.
An inferior fountain made of Carrara marble.
Pereții auriți.
The walls being gilded.
Pe covoare cu litere arabe, texte din Coran.
Unloading cabbages in Romania. This is how it's done. Sid, move over a little. You're in the shade there.
How many water? I got two.
Woman is up on the 7th floor of our hotel, standing out on the ledge, washing the window.
What's the tour?
We were going to go to a museum today to get the, see if I can get the, there's too much unrest in the city today.
The Opera House in Bucharest.
And now it is under construction, a new building of the Opera House in the area where Ceausescu wanted to gather all the important cultural institutions. The new Opera House of Bucharest will be built on a lake, on water, like the Sydney Opera House. Now, on our left side, it is the river Dâmbovița, which divides the town in two parts. Bucharest, like the one in the northern part, the monument on the right side, it was dedicated.
Ranks right up there with some of the ugliest buildings. Okay.
This is Cherchevko's palace. He had this built. He always wanted a bigger and bigger place to live, and this is the largest building in the world, larger than the Pentagon. They destroyed a beautiful old part of Bucharest to place the building here. Now surrounding it are many, many other buildings. To your left over here, the leaders of the Communist Party to live in. But most of the leaders refused to move here. Sid, it goes all the way down there, see? They refused to live here because they knew if they fell out of favor, they would be kicked out of their apartments. People who had homes in this area, old beautiful homes, beautiful
destroyed the house.
They were pronouncing the words.
What am I getting?
Right here. What you were just talking about.
You see the people like the house. And the people, they try to destroy them, saying, wow, they belong to Ceausescu, they belong to Ceausescu. So they...
It's not red, it's white. This is the free market.
Look at the whisk brooms over here, Mom, the hand brooms.
Oh, yeah.
Now this would have been a fun place to see.
Oh, yes.
Big leak.
Beautiful baskets.
The building that you see on the far side of the lake, it is a printing house. Free press, the one that we saw it three times until now. Coming from the airport, entering yesterday Bucharest. The one who was built also in 1953. It is an only Russian-style building in Bucharest. It is a copy after Lomonosov University from Moscow.
Where's the kids at?
They walked the other way.
I'll try and catch some of those kids.
They went the other way. There's another fisherman. There are several of them. What did they catch here, I wonder? See, they're way over there.
There's a bunch of school kids.
How did it happen? The Romanian language now is...
This is our last stop before we're going to the airport. This is our group now going in. And this is one of my good buddies over here. We're in a museum here of all different types of houses in Romania. There's a thatched roof. And it's sort of a village. And there are people living here. And here's another type of the homes that exist. There's a church there. I think. To tell the truth, I don't know what I'm looking at. Okay.
But it's a well-known, world-renowned artist.
Who?
Mahuta?
Never heard of him.
Romanian artist. You know, it could become valuable.
Okay.
Come see it.
All right. There's school kids coming in to see this village. Wave your hand.
Gata, acum vă vedeți și